Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian, welcoming you back to Root. Thank you to a couple of people that have posted this particular video. The sound was almost inaudible. When I listened back to it, it sounded fine to me, but then when I listened to it onto YouTube, something had happened to the audio. So it's actually a re-recording. So if you already watched my play of the Eyrie Dynasty versus the Marquis you're free to watch, of course. To see if you learn anything new about the game. I'm also going to turn the audio down even lower because my levels are saying that the game is still a little bit louder than I am. This should hopefully help you be able to hear. Do let me know in the comments down below if you weren't able to hear any of the other games either. I did go back and check and they sounded okay to me, but it's possible that I wasn't paying close enough attention. So we're playing today is the Eyrie Dynasty versus the Marquis de Cat. Very small thing about this game that I find annoying. If you uninstall the game and reinstall it, it resets all your progress and all the challenges and all of the tutorials. So it looks like I haven't done them before. I've done them all multiple times. But anyways. We are the birds. The enemy is the cats. If you remember the previous video, we talked about how the cats play. This is about learning how the Eyrie Dynasty plays. So they get their free setup, they get their workshop, their recruiter, and their sawmill. Okay, first thing I do is to choose a leader. So before we do that, let's talk about... I guess I have to pick this first. So the thing about... Oh no, we don't. We can do this. So the thing about the Eyrie is your turn has to be pre-planned through what's called a decree. If you remember the Marquis de Cat playthrough, we talked about some of the basic actions. The Eyrie enjoys the same actions for the most part that the cat does. First, they can recruit. Then they can move, then they can fight, then they can battle. Unlike the cats, they have one building. Their roosts, which is also where they recruit, that's also where they craft, and it also gets some points over time. A couple other things to know about the dynasties before we break into how the decree works is their special abilities. First of all, unlike the cats who have to have majority in order to rule clearing, I rule if I'm tied. Which means I can move pretty easily, which makes sense because wings. Lastly, unlike the cats, I don't get very many points when I craft items. Let's talk about how the decree works. We will start with our leader, and the leader will give us two actions we must take, and this is important, every turn, in this order. So I recruit, then move, then battle, then build. If at any point you cannot complete an action, you go into turmoil instead, which is very bad. You lose a bunch of points, and it kind of sets you back because you'll be able to do all your actions on your turn. So you're very careful about what you decide to do. Well, that said, we must first choose our leader. We have 4 choices. The builder, I can move him to recruit, and I ignore my disdain for trade. Charismatic, we can build up our warriors faster. Commander, we can deal an extra hit. And finally, the Despot. If I remove at least 1 building or token during combat, I get to score an extra point. I want to be able to build pretty early, but I want to be able to move more. So question is, do we do builder or commander? I think we're going to do the commander. So I get these Loyal Vizier cards that mean I can do them in any kind of clearing because they're wilds. There's the cast crafting some items. Build in a new recruiter. They take another action, and they get more wood. Okay. So we have to decide which cards go into the decree. We can only ever put 1 bird card in the decree. I want to be able to build, but I think it's even more important that I be able to recruit, but I can do that in a later turn. I'm going to pick this card. I can't craft any cards, so it's based on roost. So if I had a card that had a casting cost or a crafting cost of 1 mouse, I could do that now. I don't have any. Okay, I must move every single turn, so I'm going to go ahead and divide this into a group of 3. There we go. And we're going to fight this mofo. A glorious victory. We're going to get tutorial messages. I'll turn those off here in just a second because I know how to play the game. Remember, you always get the higher die roll as the attacker, and now I can build it. No, I don't mean that kind of feedback. Gameplay. Tell us all the rules, which is amazing. I apparently cannot turn them off. That's annoying, but okay. We're going to build a new roost. We're going to end our turn, and we're going to get a point for having 2 roosts. The key is to make sure that we are well positioned to always be able to complete our decree. That is the key to success. We will not earn points as quickly as they do, but we're going to have a more powerful army. We're going to be able to hit them fairly hard with some luck. Rather than use a bird card, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the fox card because I have a fox clearing, so I can recruit more effectively. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to add another bird card, but I'm not sure where, so we're gonna think about that one. Okay, step 1, we're gonna recruit. This is gonna be a tough fight. If we can't win this fight, I will not be able to complete this decree, so instead, I'm gonna take 2 of my little pals here, and we're gonna skedaddle on down to there. I'm gonna fight you here. He'll only do 1 damage to us because he only has 1 cat, so we still have 1 person left, and we can build a new roost. There we go. Another successful turn. I will now earn 2 points a turn. So I have 3 roosts. Also going to draw more cards, which is also pretty cool. This is a really tempting target now. I would very much like to be able to attack it, but we're going to have to hope that we can get plenty of people there. I'm going to put another fox card in there. And we're going to recruit twice. Now I've got a much more powerful army. This is an important spot to attack, but there's also no guarantee I can beat it in 1 battle. So instead I'm going to take 3 dudes and send them down here. I want to be able to build every turn. That's an important aspect to our success here. I always get to guaranteed 2 hits because of my commander. I lose a dude, but I kill cat. Just like Curiosity, apparently. And there we go. Very good. We have a lot of bird cards, which is really beneficial. It's going to make it easier for us to accomplish some of our objectives. I'm going to go ahead and add this. I want to be able to battle twice a turn. I don't want to be able to recruit even more than I'm recruiting now. I only have 13 birds, so I have to be cautious. But I want to be able to recruit a lot each turn. I can also craft if I wish. I'm going to go ahead and craft the Royal Claim here, because I can discard it later on to score points for declaring that I rule, which right now is 4 points. Remember that the objective is 30. I'm not going to craft anything else. I'm going to recruit here. Burp. I'm gonna move 4 warriors here. I'm gonna leave just 1 behind so I can at least defend if I have to. And we're gonna be able to fight twice. Hopefully they don't have an ambush, which would be really bad right now. Okay, 4 hits kills almost all of the cats. That's amazing. That was an incredibly well-timed roll, which gives me 1 more chance to fight them, and as long as I destroy one of the places to build a building, I can build. We'll also get some points for wrecking their shit, so brilliant. We did it, guys. A glorious victory for birdkind. I love it. And now I can build here safely. And even more importantly, we have broken a pretty big piece of their strategy. They had a lot of eggs in that particular basket. And now I can produce warriors faster than they can. It's just better. I could do this now. I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Tempting, but I don't think so. We're gonna wait. I want to be able to get some more warriors. I don't really want 4 warriors a turn. I think that's excessive. Maybe it's not. You know what? Let's increase our ability to move. I think that's more useful for the moment. I don't want to help them draw a card, so I think I will wait. Okay. My next logical target is this one right here. And then I've got to build 2 warriors in Foxtown. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move from here over to here. I'm going to move everybody. Because having all these warriors behind enemy lines doesn't help me. It doesn't help me do more damage to the hated cats. Instead, we're going to slide on over to here. I'm gonna bring everybody. I like our chances at being able to hit them hard enough to knock them out here. Because of the commander giving me that extra hit. They didn't do 2 damage, but I killed all their warriors, and now I can destroy their buildings without fear of reprisal. And I should be guaranteed to wreck their shit, no matter what they roll. I could really just get 4 hits, for fun. So, yeah. You done fucked up, dudes. That's 2 more points for the birds. And a place to build a roost, which is obviously another key consideration here. Now, we are spread a tiny bit thin at this point. I'm concerned about their ability to raise troops here and then push east. But for now, I feel pretty good about ourselves. I think we're in a pretty good position to keep making lots of good plays and lots of quality moves. I need to discard a card, don't I? I'm gonna discard the stupid sword, because who needs a sword? I'm a bird. I don't have hands. I just have talons. My talons are my fucking swords. It cannot be overstated how critical it is if you want to beat the Marquis de Cat to constantly have them on the back foot. In terms of, that's a lot of points, but it's only going to get 2 more points, so I'm going to wait. And I'm going to go ahead and drop in the mouse. That's 4 warriors a turn now, which makes us even scarier. The ability to make a free move at the beginning of the evening is actually pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and craft that card. that is highly appreciated. Because it's more flexibility. Okay, we're gonna recruit. I'm gonna recruit here. We're gonna recruit up here. And I'm gonna recruit 2. Okay. I have to be able to fight 2 battles, so I don't want to be too strong. The question is, do I want to hit this one for a recruiter and a sawmill, or just this one? I think this is the better target. I will first move to here. And then I'm gonna bring 5 birds over. We get to do 2 damage, which is not enough to murder him successfully. Okay, we have to get at least 3 hits this die roll. We must get at least a 2 on this die. And we did not. This creates a huge problem. We're actually going to go into turmoil now. Because I cannot build anywhere. Because there's stupid building being there. Damn it! Oh my god, we were doing so good. There's actually an achievement in the game where if you win a game with the Eyrie without going into turmoil, you get an achievement. I can't do anything about that, though. Like, we were completely screwed by the end there. All we needed was a 2 on one of those die rolls, and we would have been able to make it, but instead, all we got was 1s. I want to be able to battle. I think that's really important, but we're gonna pick the builder. We'll be able to move and recruit every turn. I will go ahead and use an evening move to go here. There we go. Now some of these cards are actually a lot more valuable because I can craft them and get a lot of points. So I'm not, like, that annoyed, but I'm pretty grumpy that we couldn't get a single fucking 2 in all those dice rolls. Alright. I could go ahead and just score a bunch of points right now. Let's do it. That was a lot of points. Okay, it is critical that we be able to battle. We need to be able to fight so we can keep doing damage. Definitely gonna place a battle token. I'm gonna fight in this fox clearing here, but that might be the only place we fight this turn. I don't have another fox. Oh, I could put a bunny in the recruit. I think that makes sense. Let's bunny it up. There you go. Oh, we're gonna craft investments because they're worth 3 points. I'm gonna make some delicious root tea. And that's probably enough for us to win the game. Because all I have to do now is just finish the turn. I was that close to getting the achievement. That makes me sad. I am a grumpy sausage. Oh well, I'll get over it. Let's fight. All I have to do is destroy this building, and we are victorious. Actually, it didn't even matter, because I would have also gotten a bunch of points at the end of the turn anyway. For having so many roosts out. Fucking cats. A glorious victory for the birds. And there we go. That is how to play as the Eyrie Dynasty when playing as the Marquis cat. I hope you've enjoyed this series. I'm not going to do a recap of Root again because I already did that in the last video. But I hope this at least gives you enough knowledge of what you need to know to purchase the game and decide what works best for you. Until next time, my friends, watch out for Balatro coming on Wednesday. This has been Up Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you